This is the new Audi TT Coupe 3.2 Quattro. Just as handsome as its predecessor, but now promising a much more rewarding drive.
And this is the car it has to beat, the BMW Z4 3-litre SI SE Coupe, designed as an extracurricular project by BMW engineers.
With its S-tronic gearbox and magnetic ride, the Audi costs £31,800.
And the standard Z4 costs £31,400.
The Audi is four-wheel drive, the BMW rear-wheel drive.
The BMW has 265 brake horsepower and the Audi has 250.
Both can do 155 miles an hour and both claim to get to 62 in 5.7 seconds.
So which is best?
There's only one way to find out.
Test 1, acceleration. What will work best, four-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive? It's a race to that first corner.
He gets off the line quite well, and then I just leave him. But it's amazing by how much. I'm a full, 2 car lengths ahead.
Oh, God, I hate losing.
Easy. Where were you? Where were you?
Look, he's so smug.
It's damp. You're bound to have an advantage. I think we should go and try it in a dry bit at the track, because I might give you a run for your money.
Test, because you've lost. My Quattro system works well, thank you very much, in the damp.
Yes, it does work well in damp, but let's try it in the dry.
If you insist, if you think we really must, we'll go for a dry bit of track.
Over on a dry surface, I was quietly confident of a different result.
Oh! Useless. Oh, it's gone now.
So there you go, the BMW on a dry track is slightly quicker to 60 than the TT.
Test 2, a race around the track. Could this be the test to help us work out which was best?
The first thing you notice is there really isn't an awful lot in it between the cars.
Now, to sort out the handling of the TT, which is something that needed sorting badly, Audi have really worked on the chassis. They've made it 50% stiffer by playing with their construction. But they've also made a steel rear subframe instead of aluminium to actually change the weight distribution to give a little more to the back.
Certainly from where I'm sat, the TT looks a bit more sure-footed in the faster corners.
Whoa, whoa. I've just fallen off.
Nice work. So, as much, as hard as I try, I can't make any ground on Tiff, unless it looks like he goes in a little bit too hot and the ESP kicks in, because it makes him understeer.
It's almost a shame this ESP is so super safe, because I reckon without it, we'd be winning.
Well, turn it off.
I've turned it, it says ASR, and it says ESP off.
If you press and hold the button, if you press and hold it, it then goes to another setting, which is off.
No, yeah.
No, I'm serious, honestly, do it.
ESP and ASR on, ASR off, I'm holding my finger. And if you keep your finger on the button, it says ESP switched off. Right, 3 more laps then. Turn it around.
Yeah, go on then.
You're leading.
Can you believe it? Tiffany Dell doesn't know how to turn the ESP off.
It was the BMW's turn to lead, and with the ESP now off,
That's better.
can the Audi keep up?
We've got a bit more of a race on, I think.
Now, one of the great aspects to this, the Z4, is the steering. It's just great fun to drive, gives you lots of confidence. It's very, very quick.
Oh, he's nearly at the barrier. He is so nearly crashed.
know, there's not a great deal in it. The BMW is quicker over a lap. And I think that's because it's the chassis is a little bit more communicative, it's a little bit more accurate.
Sorry, Audi. I did my best. I honestly did my best.
Test 3, power sliding. Which car is easiest to balance on the limit? 3 highly trained and very orange marshals were the judges. On a difficult, cambered corner, this wasn't going to be easy.
I think Tiff has nobbled these lads, because that was crap. Hey! He's looking at his bag of talent and realised it's not as full as he thought it was.
And now, my turn.
Oh, do you have minus at all? Any minus? Do you not have minus? No. 3? 3? It was understeering. Unless the back's out, it's 0. Oh, smoke. Oh, fine. You bribed them. You paid them money. You must have bribed those. What's that for?
That's for you. You go on, rake the grass. Look at the mess you've made there.
Go on.
See you later. I'm off the pub.
Thank you. Get off the grass! Hooligan!
3 hours of gardening later, we headed to the pub to discuss which was the best.
So after all that, do we now know which is the better car?
No.
I don't think we do either.
It's very close, isn't it?
It was interesting, the straight line acceleration showed that the Quattro does work in the damp and...
But, you know, in the drive, the Beamer's definitely quicker. But in a straight fight, once they're off the line, there's nothing in it.
stay together.
Nothing in it.
I think sitting in the BMW, I felt it was a nice driving environment, and the Audi sort of felt a bit spaced out. It's lost some of that little attractiveness it had, I think. It's not quite so funky on the interior. So at the end of the day, which is our winner?
Well, it's clear for me, the Audi, because it's got 4 seats, it's refined, it's more comfortable. I think it's a bit more stylish. It's a better place to be on a day-in basis.
I don't agree about the styling, but I do see what you mean about on the road. It's a more relaxed road car. But our test was all about on the track. And on the track, it was the BMW that won.
The TT has never been so good, but in strict terms of track day fun, the BMW Z4 Coupe has to be our winner, so it's the one we're going to be giving away in this week's competition. It's an unbelievable prize worth £31,000. Yes, £31,000. And to be in with a chance of winning, all you've got to do is answer this simple question. What colour are brake lights? Are they A, white, B, red, or C, blue? Call 0901 29 30 555 to enter, or text GEAR plus A, B or C to 81555. Lines close at midday on Monday the 11th of December, and we'll remind you of those numbers at the end of the show. Digital viewers can enter by pressing their red buttons now, and you can also enter online at the 5th Gear website, 5.tv/5th Gear.